Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Color Me Badland, back to share a fragrance that I absolutely adore in your transitioning months from springtime to summer. And I'm going to show you what I use with it in layering to help it to last and to give it just an extra boost. This is an old school fragrance that I hope to always keep in my collection, on top of it being extremely affordable. But before we get into that, I want to welcome you to my channel. Greetings and salutations, especially if this is our very first time meeting one another. Thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. I do want to share briefly a little bit about what this channel is all about. We mainly talk about the fragrances that are in my collection, those that are on my wish list, those that are sent to me complimentary, etc, etc, etc. We'll also talk about natural skincare, we'll talk about hair, all things beauty. We'll talk about love, relationships, a little bit about romance, and a little bit about dating too, I guess. We'll think about it. We'll also talk about family issues and faith. And if there's anything I forgot to mention, we'll talk about that too. If you have any suggestions or feedback, comments, concerns, make sure you comment below. You can also send me an email. Both of my email addresses are inside of my YouTube channel. And we now have an Instagram page. My Instagram tag and handle is colormebad_Lynn. So we'll hope to see you over on Instagram. Let's get into it. We're going to make this really brief, but I wanted to come on and share this fragrance. I've probably shared it on other occasions, in a lineup of fragrances that I absolutely adore, but I wanted to give this a special feature today because this is a fragrance, like I said, that is old school, and I absolutely adore this fragrance. The fragrance that I am speaking of is Cool Water, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this fragrance. I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer. I got fingerprints all over her. This is the bottle. All right. Blue goodness. So I just wanted to make sure that I showed you this. This is absolutely gorgeous. A lot of people wear this fragrance for like gym scents and all that type of stuff. It's really good for like a bedtime scent. And I'm going to show you what I use when I want to wear this fragrance out and I want it to last all day long. But let's get into the main accords of this fragrance, and also if they gave us any notation on what's in this fragrance, just in case you don't have this one in your collection and you're wanting to add it. Again, this is Cool Water, David Doff, for women. Of course, anyone who wants to wear this fragrance absolutely can. I also like the men's version of this fragrance, and so if his and hers, you guys can swap out fragrances because I have worn the men's version before as well, and it's really good. It's actually more potent than this one is, but this is one of my faves. All right, so the main accords of this fragrance is fruity, it's fresh, it is floral, it's aquatic, extremely aquatic, which I absolutely love. It's ozonic, it is sweet, it has white florals, it's citrus, it's aromatic, and it dries down powdery. Now that's something that it does for me. It does dry down powdery for me. Depending on your body chemistry, your fragrances kind of lay on you differently. But just to give you a little bit of information on Cool Water and a little bit of history background is what they give us. It is a floral aquatic fragrance for women. Cool Water was launched in 1996. So this has been around for a while. The notes behind this fragrance is Pierre Bourbon. Top notes of this fragrance are what you're supposed to get on your first spray out are melon, which I do get. It has lotus, lemon, pineapple, quince, cologne, lily, and blackcurrant. Your middle notes are lotus, water lily, lily of the valley, which is one of my favorite white florals. It has jasmine. So if you love jasmine and you love aquatic fragrances and you don't have this, definitely get your hands on this. I think you'll enjoy it. It has honey, hawthorn, and rose. I love a rose note in my fragrances. Your base notes is what you're supposed to get once the fragrance kind of dries down on you, and once most fragrances become a skin scent or they start to kind of melt into your skin. That's what this fragrance does for me, and I think that's why I love it so much. It becomes one with me, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So your base, you're going to get a little bit of musk, a little bit of vetiver. You're going to get blackberry, raspberry, violet root, peach, sandalwood, and vanilla. Yes, they put vanilla in this. And that's why I wanted to come on to share. It's so gorgeous. You know what I always say whenever I have a fragrance in my collection that I absolutely adore. We'll save that for later. So these are the two items that I use when I want to wear this fragrance out and I want it to last longer. So I use my Falling in Love with body cream from Philosophy. You see it's almost gone. It's time for me to re-up. Okay. So I use this along with my Vaseline and my body oil, whatever body oil I choose to wear for the day. I use that. And then I spray on top before I apply my cool water. I use Falling in Love by Philosophy's perfume. This is really, really light and it doesn't last really long. It becomes a skin scent and it stays on the skin for about 6 to 8 hours, but it's really, really light, really, really faint. And the only way a lot of times people will know that you have this, you know, that you have something on when you're wearing this by itself is if they're really up close on you. And so I love using this for a layer component. You can see the juice is almost gone. It's got a huge dent in it. So I spray this first. And then I go in with my cool water. And you'll probably want to know whether or not I allow the Falling in Love to dry first before I apply the cool water. No, I just spray it on top, let it dry, and then right before I'm leaving out the door, I'll spray a little bit more because I love to seal my fragrances and make sure they last. And because this is an aquatic fragrance, sometimes you'll find in aquatic fragrances that they may not always project the way that you want them to. And so by doing that, I'm making sure that my fragrance lasts, it projects, I have a beautiful scent bubble, and I can smell my fragrance for 8+ hours. So if you don't have Cool Water by Davidoff in your collection and you love a floral aquatic fragrance, you love jasmine, you love a little bit of black currant, you love Lily of the Valley, a little touch of pineapple, a little bit of melon and lemon, I could go on and on. Get you some. This is Color Me Badland saying thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate you stopping by, checking in on your girl. I really, really appreciate it. If you like this video or any other video that you watch on our channel, make sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell. And that leaves you the allowance to know, be notified each and every time I upload a video onto YouTube. If you can't watch that video right away, you can save it for later. And last but not least, make sure you subscribe to our channel if you already haven't. Just click the subscription button and bloop, you're in. This is Color Me Badland again, signing out. We will see you guys on the next video and the next one and the next one after that. Peace.